Prima parlavi di Latino market ed effettivamente ultimamente c'è stato un boom sia al cinema che in televisione di film o serie con contesti latinoamericani. Si tratta di un cambio di sensibilità da parte di Hollywood o semplicemente si sta cavalcando una moda?
I think things are changing. You know, I don't want to be negative about it as a Latina because I've been very, very blessed to be able to work for many years, even though I have an accent, you know, and I look very Latina. And yeah, 10 years ago, I think it was more difficult, you know, to open doors. I think things are changing. That's why Devious Maids, we felt a responsibility for this to fly and do well because it was the perfect excuse for the business to close the door if this was not to work. Because you know, of course, the whole thing was going to be, oh, we tried, but people didn't respond to it, you know. So we knew that we're either going to close doors or open doors, and we're hoping to God that we can facilitate work to more Latinos. So I don't think it's jumping the bandwagon. I think things are changing, and we have people, J-Lo, Salma, Eva Mendes, Longoria, Sofia Vergara, that are definitely becoming pioneers, you know, in the business that people love and appreciate. So yeah, things are changing. Do we want to have more representation? Of course. I think Latinos in the States, we're not even a minority anymore, you know, that's just a word. There's so many of us, and we have poder adquisitivo. Growing power in terms of politics, and we do support, and we do watch films, and we do love the entertainment business, and you know, we're a powerful force within the United States. So it's good to be appreciated, and I think doors are opening, and I'm hoping that they're going to continue to open more.
Yeah, I have to, you know, agree with Ross pretty much. We've had the first season, we're having a second season, and we're hoping that, just like she said, you know, it would have probably been something that might have changed things had we not had the response we had, and you know, maybe it would have been the, okay, like, you know, Americans are not ready for this, or they're just not wanting to see, you know, they're not interested, this is not what they want, America is not, that's it, we tried again, but it's not happening, and that's not the case, you know, it actually happened that people really responded very positively, and we've even had several, you know, reporters who had negative articles who have apologized and said, you know, very specifically, we were wrong, what you're doing is definitely, you know, something innovative, it's different, people are really, really accepting it, and it is actually opening doors for many other projects that could be, you know, for whatever other ethnicity. It doesn't have to be just Latinos, it can be anything else, and it's just kind of like opening doors. I don't know, you know, we can say that it's just like, okay, here we go, let's just bring everything, but, you know, I think little by little we can keep doing more. You know, a lot of people are saying, why do we have to, you know, have the Latinas be the maids? Okay, well, you know, a few more articles that I've read have said that, okay, we're starting with this, you want to have other ethnicities represent, you know, other sort of, whatever, you can have Latinos if you want, as an example, and then they're going to be the doctors or the lawyers and whatever other professions, but, you know, Devious Maids definitely paved a little bit of that way to start doing whatever else that, you know, we're looking for.
Com'è stato condividere un set composto tra le protagoniste quasi esclusivamente da donne? E avete degli aneddoti particolari legati comunque alle riprese sul set?
It's really difficult.
We all hate each other.
Five women together, we have our periods.
It's funny, Mark was really scared, actually. He was telling us, you know, please, you guys, if you ever have any issues, please come to me, talk to me, let's discuss things first, let's not let it get out of hand, you know, to the point that then you guys are you're not gonna talk to each other, you know. I think he's been burned by other shows. So he was really scared, and now he's really surprised to see that the complete opposite has happened. We are so close. We all love each other. You know, I'm always looking forward to being able to hang out with the girls. We really all get along, and we're all so different in a way. We're all, we all have like different things going on, but somehow we can find a way to get along, and I think this is wonderful. And not just us, even the rest of the cast. Everyone is so sweet, so wonderful, even the crew. So there's really nothing we can complain about in that sense.
It's been really amazing, and we're 5, right? And then Eddie, of course, is the youngest, pretty one, fresh. The other 4, Anna, Judy, me, and Dania, we knew each other for years because, like I said, the Latino opportunities are limited, so we compete against each other a lot. So it was for years I was used to using Dania, and I'm testing against Dania and Judy and Anna, and it was that relationship of admiration, and we're acquaintances, and we like each other, but we're competing with each other. So it's like, oh hi, nice to see you, good luck. Kind of like, yeah. So it was awesome after years and years of like that behavior, of like, you're fantastic. And then you call your agent, who got it? Anna. So it's like that kind of thing, and then we end up booking this whole thing together, and now we're colleagues, and we just want the common good of the show, and it's like, oh my God. So now we see each other as, what I mean, like, we're friends, and we all, it's been amazing, and we're all married, and we have kids, and it's just a perfect stage in our lives to be able to do this show together, it's like, it's been amazing.
E visto che ha avuto un buon successo negli Stati Uniti, Devious Maids, è stata riconfermata la seconda stagione. Che cosa dobbiamo aspettarci dalla seconda stagione di Devious Maids? Visto che comunque, senza svelare nulla, diciamo che il mistero che ha aperto questa prima puntata verrà poi risolto nella 13ª e ultima puntata. Quindi dalla seconda stagione cosa dobbiamo aspettarci da Devious Maids?
It's gonna be crazy. Mark is very secretive. He doesn't want to say a lot for the shock factor of it all. I do know that there's a lot of changes, like shocking changes. We just got information of who's coming back, who's not coming back, why they're not coming back, and how all the storylines are gonna change. It's gonna be really interesting. We were all thinking like, when you guys see the whole series, my storyline ended in a very specific way, and I thought for sure I'm gonna open the second season I made it. You know what I mean? It's like Carmen's gonna finally make it now. It's like, I'll make it for 5 seconds. So that's gonna suck. I wanted to really like, I'm gonna be able to dance and sing, and I'm gonna shine now. So it's good for me, because it keeps me, oh my God, what's gonna happen next? And I think with every character, it's gonna be, you're gonna still have the same tone and the comedy and just madness. But it's gonna be all good fun, and we're hoping that it gets better and better. That's the hope.
Yeah. Mark is very secretive. He, even, episode through episode, we were like, we don't know what's happening. We were filming and we really didn't know who killed Flora. We were like, we are wondering the whole time, which is, the first season, that's exactly what the mystery. You will find out at the end of the first season. So, yes. So it doesn't carry on to the second one. It's a whole new, whatever the drama, the obstacles are gonna be changing for most of us. So you see the season ends and all of us have like a cliffhanger where you're like, what's gonna happen? And yeah, like the changes are insane. And episode through episode, it's just crazy that how much he packs into one episode. It's just great. I would read them and I'd be like, oh my God. Like, what, page 20? Okay, I have 40 more pages, good, and it's like all these crazy things are happening. So it's just really good, really interesting, and for sure, you will be surprised and shocked for, every single episode. So
and it's gonna get better, and I promise you guys, you just saw the pilot, and when you do a pilot, they just have to introduce each character, so everything is just fast, and you don't really get into the whole deepness of the whole thing. I promise you that it gets better and more juicy and more, you're going to be obsessed. I'm telling you, I've done many shows and I've been doing this for a long time, and I wouldn't be saying this. I'll be like, yeah, it's great.
It's true though.
It gets better, I promise.
It's kind of like you have to get to know each one of us for a second and really find out, you know, what we want, who we are, who's our friends, who's our family, and then you're gonna be like really deep into each person's, you know, problems and issues and dreams.
Bene,